Bafalera received her basic and secondary education at some of the nation's most meritorious schools. She began her primary school education at Kabafita Primary School in the year 1988, and after a 6 years rigorous education, she completed in 1994. In 1994, she proceeded to Botrop Technical Junior Secondary School in pursuit of her junior secondary education. And after a 3-year meticulous education, she completed in 1997. In the same year, 1997, she transitioned to Gambia Senior Secondary School, where she attended her senior secondary education. And again, after 3 years, she completed in 1990. Upon her successful completion of basic and secondary education, Mrs. Aisoduba Fadera, in the year 2000, enrolled at the School of Nursing and Midwifery of the Gambia College, where she began her tertiary school career. After a 2-year certificate studies in this great field, she graduated in 2000 as a state registered nurse. Armed with the goal of further professional excellence, Mrs. Aisoduba Fadera underwent an undergraduate education in nursing studies at the Regional Ophthalmic Training Program. She first pursued the diploma in ophthalmic nursing from the year 2000 to the year 2005. And later, from 2007 to 2008, she pursued and earned the advanced diploma in surgical ophthalmic nursing, precisely cataract surgery. Still determined to navigate the higher echelons of the medical profession, Mrs. Aisoduba Fadera in 2016 enrolled at the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences of the University of the Gambia. After a 2-year graduate studies, she completed in 2018 and earned a master's degree in community health nursing. Mrs. Aisoduba Fadera currently works at the Sheikh Zayed Regional Eye Care Center, where she occupies the dual responsibilities of principal, ophthalmic medical assistant, and deputy matron of the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome our guest speaker to the podium. Yes.
Governor West Coast Region, Regional Education Director, Region 2, special invited guests, esteemed staff members, proud parents, my fellow ex-students, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, good afternoon to you all. First and foremost, I will crave your indulgence. I want to remember a very special person, a very special soul who's been very instrumental in my life in this school. I'm sorry, I'm even feeling emotional. Mr. Mamadou Samate, I pray that your soul rest in peace. Thank you for the love and support. Mr. Kamara, I see you. Thank you very much. Standing here today triggers a lot of memories, most of them great memories of this school and this environment. Almost 3 decades ago, I was like you. 3 years as a junior secondary school. As a junior secondary student, I will join other students to assemble in this ground every week for assembly sessions. Like many of you today, I was a young, ambitious student who was proud of being part of this great school and what it had to offer. Most of what mattered to me, and many like me, at that time was to study hard, focus on classroom lectures, and pass exams every single time of the year. But later on in my academic journey, it became clear to me that the purpose and essence of school and being a student are much more than just doing well in class and passing exams. It is more about how the school propel you to a successful career and life. I can tell you from experience that life is a circle. When you come to school, you attend classes, you study hard, you pass your exams. Circle is half of the circle is almost is complete. The other half connects when you are successfully able to use the experience and good grades you acquired from school to make a difference in your life and those of others. Passing exams and graduating top of your class is meaningless if you fail to turn that academic success into career success. No school or classroom lecture can prepare you enough for life outside. What your teachers teach you are instrumental in paving the way for you to succeed. But you won't move to the next stage until you are curious enough, committed enough, innovative enough to teach yourself and train yourself all other things that matter. In addition to dreams and hopes, mentorship is one great thing that can ever happen to you at your age. For example, if you want to be a nurse, look around your community, country, or other parts of the world to see if there is any nurse whose work you admire and fancy. If you can reach out to that person, reach out to them, tell them how much you admire what they do, and ask questions. Mentorship is beautiful and rewarding. So as we gather here today to celebrate this momentous occasion, it is imperative to reflect on the transformative power each of us holds to be catalyst of change in our society. I am honored to discuss a crucial area of concern that is very close to my heart, which is gender mainstreaming and the significance of setting goals in pursuing desired objectives. By embracing the principles of gender mainstreaming, gender equality, setting ambitious goals, and following passions, we can truly become change makers in our communities, our societies, and beyond. I stand here today not only as your guest speaker, but a living witness that dreams do come true and barriers can be broken. As one of the first female cataract surgeons in the Gambia, and also the first with a master's degree, I have had the privilege of challenging the norms and shattering the glass ceilings that once confined women in male-dominated fields. My journey was not paved with petals. It was filled with obstacles, skepticism, and moments of self-doubt. However, through perseverance, dedication, and unwavering belief in myself, I was able to carve a path where none existed. In the words of Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. Gender mainstreaming is a fundamental concept that entails integrating a gender perspective into all policies, programs, and activities. It is about ensuring that the needs, priorities, and experiences of both women and men are considered and addressed in decision-making processes. In a world where gender disparities persist in various spheres of life, it is essential to champion gender mainstreaming as a means to achieve equality and empower individuals of all genders. By embracing gender mainstreaming, we can challenge traditional gender norms and stereotypes that limit opportunities for individuals based on their gender. We can strive to create a more inclusive an equitable society where everyone has the chance to thrive and succeed regardless of their gender identity. As future leaders and change makers, it is your responsibility to advocate for gender equality and work towards a more just and sustainable world for all. A quote by Jeff Bezos: if you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, you have to work together. Setting goals is a powerful tool that empowers individuals to envision their future and work towards achieving their aspirations. Goals provide us with direction, purpose, and motivation to strive for excellence and fulfill our potential. Whether it is in academics, career, personal development, or community service, setting clear and achievable goals is crucial for all. To the graduating class, as you embark on this new chapter of your life, I urge each of you to set ambitious goals that can challenge you to grow, learn, and make a positive impact on the world. I also encourage you to be bold, be courageous, and be unapologetically yourself. Do not be afraid to speak up, to stand up, and to make your voices heard. The world is waiting for your brilliance, your creativity, and your unique perspective. These goals, they must be specific, they must be measurable, achievable, relevant, they must be time bound, guiding you towards your desired outcomes. Your goals must be smart. By setting these goals, you can turn your dreams into reality and contribute meaningfully to society as change makers. As you contemplate your future endeavors, I still encourage you to explore your interests, experiment with new ideas, and follow your passions wholeheartedly. Whether it is in science, arts, technology, social justice, or any other field, you should embrace your unique talents and strengths to carve out a path that resonates with your values and aspirations. By doing so, you can unlock your full potential and create a meaningful change in the world. When you pursue activities that ignite your passion and curiosity, you are more likely to excel, persevere through challenges, and make a lasting impact in your chosen fields. In a sense, your interests will shape your identity, your values and aspirations, guiding you towards a purpose-driven life. In the words of Maya Angelou, success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. I want to remind you that success is not a destination, it is a journey. It is not about reaching a specific goal or attaining a particular status. It is about the growth, the learning, and the evolution that occurs along the way. Success is not measured by the accolades you receive or the figures on your paycheck, but by the impact you make, the lives you touch, and the difference you create in the world. To set out on this successful adventure, there are certain qualities and attributes that you must cultivate within yourselves. Hard work, perseverance, resilience, and determination are the bedrock upon which success is built. The road to success is not always smooth. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and the challenges that will test your resolve and push you to your limits. But it is during these moments of adversity that your true character is revealed and your strength is forged. It is important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone in the path to success. Every setback, every disappointment, and every roadblock you encounter is an opportunity for you to grow. learning and self-discovery. So you should embrace failure as a teacher, not as a deterrent, and use it as fuel to propel you forward towards your goals. Remember, the most successful individuals are those who are driven by passion, guided by values, and fueled by a deep sense of purpose. So find what lights a fire in your soul, what brings you joy and fulfillment, and pursue it with unwavering dedication and commitment. Success will inevitably follow when you align your actions with your passions and values. My dear graduates, I want to leave you with this thought. The journey towards success is not a sprint, it is a marathon. If it requires patience, perseverance, and a steadfast belief in yourself and your abilities. Trust the process, embrace the challenges, and never lose sight of the dreams and aspirations that fuel your journey. As you venture forth into the world, remember that you have within you the power to achieve greatness. Make a difference and leave a lasting impact on the world. Believe in yourself, work hard, stay true to your values, and never lose sight of the incredible potential that lies within you. Do not dim your light to fit in. Shine brightly and illuminate the path for others to follow. In conclusion, my dear graduates, remember the power you hold as change makers to champion gender equality, set ambitious goals, and pursue your interests with passion and purpose. By embracing gender mainstream, setting clear goals, and following your interests, you can drive positive change in your communities and inspire others to do so. So go forth from this place with courage in your hearts and fire in your souls. Break barriers, defy expectations, and never be afraid to pursue your dreams, no matter how audacious they may seem. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world is yours for the taking. Go out there and make it your own. Wishing you all the success and fulfillment in your future endeavors. Finally, my dear graduates, key to everything you do or you want to do right here and upon graduation, it is positive attitude. When you go out there, be an ambassador for yourself first, then to your family and this great school. Be good, do good, say good, and people will treat you good. I thank you all for your attention.
Of the good old days. Thank you. I don't have much to say.
All right. Thank you very much. First, before I say anything, I will let my colleagues to introduce themselves so that the crowd can know who they are, please. From there. You tell us, please, where your badge, in the year you enter, where you are.
Good afternoon. I am Mr. Ibrahim Boja. I
No,
started this
no, no,
school
don't
in
worry, please.
1991 and I completed in 1996. Thank you. Yeah. Good afternoon, you all. I am Pak Samba. I started in 1989 and currently I'm doing architecture in construction.
I'm Patrick Kubiba. I was speaker before. I completed in 1996 and I work with the National Division Agency.
Okay, good afternoon, colleagues. I am Mr. Abamane. I was an ex-student here, and I've been teaching here for many years. I'm currently a lecturer at USEPS.
My name is Salikiam Drame, class of 1996. I'm currently working at the campus.
I am Mr. Keba Fai. I started here in the academic year 1991 and completed 95. Currently engaged with the Gambia Civil Aviation Authority as Senior Aeronautical Information Services Officer.
Good afternoon. My name is Jaman Kamara. I class of 2000, currently the Councillor of Cambodia Board. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon. I am Binta Ekan, class of 2000. I am the Deputy Head Mistress Rumba LBS. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Omidia One, and I'm also a student in this school from 1996 to 2000.
Good afternoon. My name is Aisa Duba, class of 1996.
All right. Any ex-student here? All right. So my name is Malan Sambu. We are the first batch of Kindred of Botrop Technical High School. I think we entered here 1990, and then most of us we finished 1995. We're the first who have done common entrance, not common entrance, how to call it, GCE or level from our batch, you know. So today I stand in front of this gathering. I first have to recognize the governor, Mrs. Fanta. Thank you for being here. Mr. Jawade for being the principal of Botrop, and then who always opened the doors for us. And then the board of governors, Madam Dow, and then the team, the dedicated work that you are doing. Parents who really trust in this school, even the status how it is, but you still keep on sending your kids here. Our teacher who is currently here, Mr. Kamara, who have been our first metalwork teacher and technical drawing teacher. We are very proud, to have you here. Thank you very much for accepting being with us here. And I cannot go further without remembering our first principal, Mr. Ikesar. I think he was the first one who started Bombada. By then, this school was called Bombada. I know our first head boy, Lamin Waijame, and then one of them, he's here, Baj Samba, who is the same badge with them. They are the people who opened the door for us. They are the first, and then we are the second, but we all finished at the same year. So that makes us the first badge. So that is a badge of 1989 and then a badge of 1990, but we all finished 1995. So it's really beautiful to see what we are having here today. So I'm being the leader of Kinderdorf Botrop X Student Association. This is a privilege. It's not that because I'm the wisest or the most handsome person or the funny person, but I can tell you that sometimes in anything there is a journey and there is a story. From my personal story, I was born in Tujureng. I have today 49 years. Young boy, struggled, divorced parents. My father and my mother, when I was 2 years, they left being together. So I was without a father up till 19 years later. So that means the father left and then he has gone. So the education have become a big struggle, in the old age, in the old days that day. But we struggled to sit the common entrance examination, get a cutoff mark of 239. By then, 236 was the cutoff mark. So Botrop was not our first choice. My first choice was to be in St. Augustine, Gambia High, Nusrat High School. But you all know in those days, either you have a lot of money or you are very intelligent or you have connections, you can be in those schools. Because there are 5 high schools that all the Gambia have to struggle to get in. So when the German sponsored the school, Kindred of Botrop Technical High School, Hamangamaina Bakote, and then, the one in Buyam, I think there is other one also in Basse. So most of us who have these not very good marks, we fall into that place. But I think it was really good that I came here. We meet people like Mr. Samate, who was a very humble man. This man will come with his bicycle to school, the whole vice principal. So that, I think that's something that we've seen. We see, oh, it's not necessary to be so luxurious, you can be so gentle and then at the same time so intelligent, but you can teach a lot of people. So most of us have taken from that and then we've learned a lot. That is what brought us here today. And I can tell you from those little things, that matters. That is what brought us here. It's not the academical thing that we get all A's. Most of them who beat us very well, Sally Cham, this one, nobody challenged her in the school before. She used to be very, very brilliant. And then, I think my colleagues, you can all trust that. So for that being the case, but today we are all standing here after 1995 up to here. So what brought us here was one day I was just coming from Kasmas with one of my friend Baba. We all sat the same GCE. We had a photo just around there, and that photo is with me. I say, Baba, now it have been since 95 up to right now. We've not seen each other. Can we go back to the school and repeat the same picture? That was what brought us here. We came and then we went round. And Baba was going into the class and he said, ah, this is my work. That means the chairs that were done here, metal work teacher, Mr. Kamara and then Fakaram and Baba used to make them. And then Baba recognized the chairs that he was doing. I said, oh, still now they are here, yeah. And then we did the picture and we are talking about you. Why not we create or generate the ex-student association that can really give back to the community? So I think from that moment we started talking and we create like pioneers, Botrop 95 pioneers. So a group of people started this, and then we've really raised a lot of interest. We start posting all the old pictures and everything. So people start coming in. I say, okay, if we want to really come and make something, we really need to be organized. So that's why if a community is organized, they are unstoppable. So we start the journey from here. We start writing the constitution, and then start delegating. Then the interim government came in, which was headed by Idrissa, Dr. Idrissa, who is in the US, and then Kausu, and then how to call it Mustafa and some other people. So they did everything, and then finally we went in for voting. I was not ready to contest, but then Baba nominated me. He said, Malan, there is no other best person who can do this better than you. And then myself and Sekou Talibia, we came in and then we contest, and then so luckily I won, and here we are. So this is 2 years. I think last year we came here for the prize giving ceremony. The first contact was with the principal, and then we came here, we did a soft documentary about the project, about the school, and then we post this. I think these have really touched a lot of people, seeing how the school used to be and how it is. Formally, when you come, okay, in a place where I finished my top education, schools are really approachable. They are nice places that attracts people to go to education. So when we see those things, we say, oh, this cannot be. This is when we start serious engagement with the admin. So we said they need to take the lead. And then this is what we ask. We're so lucky we find a group of open-hearted people who are ready to take criticism. Because at that moment, a lot of our ex-students were just bombarding. A lot of negative comments were coming. We say, okay, how do we become part of this to try to make sure that we contribute to it? So these are the strong people behind it. Each and every one, a member, is paying $1,000 to become an ex-student association member officially. We are registered as a charitable organization with our bank account and everything. And today we'll be hosting the AGN, the annual general meeting. Whereas we are here in front, these students that are here that are going to graduate, you need to be part of it. You need to be registered. So today, the prizes that you are receiving, pledges have been given. All these 3 days when we started, people have given $30,000 on pledges. That means they want to sponsor the best student in agriculture, the best student in science, the best student in metalwork, the best student in all the designation. So today you will be going very happy with these envelopes, and we want to hand over them to you. But then remember, this is a hand that we raise. We don't expect nothing in change. But you also need to make sure that you open up your bosom to help the world. Solidarity is what is bringing the world to a stage. I really recognize that, if you come from a poor parent, that's supposed not to be the reason why you should be crying every time. No, I don't have money. My parents are poor. Look, it's a matter of how you see things. If you look at things in a negative way, always this is what you're gonna see. If you are ready to become positive in life, you really have to make sure that you believe in yourself. You don't need to impress anyone. You will get your freedom. But if you are realizing that anything that I do, I want people to say something about me, you are just making a fake wall, and that will not bring you anywhere. What can the education serve you is what you can do to earn bring positive things in people's life. I believe in that. That was why when I went to that metal workshop, this technical drawing that I learned here, it brought me to something. And then when I went to Spain, I did my first postgraduate in Catalan language. It's a language that I've never spoken here when I went. I did it in international cooperation and development. From there, I did solar technology and then solar energy and technology. And then just recently, I finished the other one in executive leadership and social innovation. So I'm running a school too, an association called Mbolo Association, a women development center called Fandema in Tujereng, which we brought the young ladies here to inspire the young ones last year. So I can tell you that we have about 10 students from Botrop students who are currently undergoing renewable energy course, media courses, and they are doing cookery and pastry and that. Just yesterday, we have graduated 32 young girls, female installers who have installed 23 megas in the Jambur project that you are seeing. All the female workers there, they're from our institution, Fandema Women Development Center. So this is a big pride. In the whole world, remember that I'm also sitting on behalf of the Gambia at the UN Triples FC as a lead negotiator on climate change, but on mitigation work program. This program is there for knowledge transfer, renewable energy deployment. It's not a tool for making money, but it's a tool for exchange. That's why I think my people here, each and every one of them have a very diverse, knowledge. We will try to make sure that we do that. Come here to emphasize and then exchange knowledge. How to make sure that this admin see the things in another way. We are not better than you, but we can exchange, the little things that we learn and that we think we can do, and it has brought success to us. Because I know that there are some other things that when we went around today just to see the school, there are things that yes you need money, but there are things that you don't need money. Simple things like cleaning, you don't need money. Okay, when the corrugate is rotting down there, you can change it, even buying a second-hand corrugate and make it. These things it doesn't need. When chairs are just thrown outside, nobody is taking care of it. We have to show a sense of responsibility, and then a sense of being ownership, and then love for the country. The Gambia doesn't need negative people all the time posting negative things on social media. This will not make us move as a country. What will make us move as a country is if we achieve, I want to do better than you. Please challenge me, because that's a task that we have to do together. And I can also remember that when I came in Gambia College, I met Mrs. Now there talking about my students, because most of them have big failures from top to down. And then with that, they cannot get access to higher education. These are ladies. Because of the household workload, they can't really pass. So tell me, they cannot get into the college. I say, Mazanda, well, we can look at it in another way. I don't want you to do any favor to them, but we have to find. Fandema will bring them to where it is and give them the opportunity. We find the finance. And today they are so proud teachers that are one of the best teachers that you can find here in the country. Just go to Fandema and see our students, they live there. They go back to Europe and America and anywhere, the students fit there. Okay? So perfectly, I will tell you, skills are inside you. Skills are not outside. Money can buy, but money sometimes it cannot fix problems. So we will join the administration to work together. We're not gonna give you money. You're gonna generate. That's why we said Botrop Fund, every single Botrop parent and then student will have to contribute $10 or $1. When we have $1,000, 1,000 people, $10 per person, how much are we collecting? Okay, a $1 per month per every Botrop family. In 1 year, how much we're gonna make? So we have a lot of people who are, vast in calculation. They know how money is. So that account will be open. I think that I will take that thing. The Botrop Fund, they were giving $5,000 advance, so that we'll start that. So we'll need this cloud that is here to contribute towards that, so that we can revitalize the library. That is one of the projects that we take in. Okay, we've contributed from the $1,000 each one of us paid. $25,000 we gave it to the school administration for this program. Last year, we gave almost $40,000 to the sports girls who went down there in Morocco to compete for our country. And then currently, where we are, I think we have collected more than, tell me if not 16 or 17? All $70,000 is on pledges for our young boys and girls who are best in their different subject areas. So that presentation will be done here, and I would like that you recognize all the people living in US, Europe, and then Asia, and here in Gambia, who have contributed, so that they will see that their young ones can get inspired. It's a source of inspiration. We're not paying anything, but then remember that you also have to do the same thing. From now, we encourage all Botrop X students to come and join the association with full force, to make sure that we join the admin, we join the board, and then we join the Gambia government, and we join the wall to enforce education. And then education, we can use it as a tool to make a change in our community. This weapon that Nelson Mandela is speaking is here. There is nothing, it's just mindset. Remember, everything begins in a place. If I can build a school without the need of the government putting anything, but I say, what did your government do for you? I said, they gave me license. Without the lancing, I cannot do anything. So that they've done a lot. I cannot just go and say that, oh, they didn't give me anything. Although I'm tapping, resources from where the government is tapping, from the EU, from the UNDP, and then from the climate promise and all that thing we're doing. But we are making impacts and change in life. So change makers, welcome to the club. Okay? Welcome to the club. So you need to say that you have to contribute towards the alma mater. Botrop alma mater is one of the biggest alma mater since 1994-95 up to date. If every alma mater is giving helping hand, we will make a big change here. And then the parents, continue supporting the school even your child is not here. When we call school fun day, you have to come and join us and bring something. I see that the bucket is full here, and I will say, okay, I now know what to do when we are making fundraising. So we'll play that music here, and everybody will throw $1 there, and that one will be the first project that we are going to do. So Mr. Jowate, that thing is going to be the big basic, and then people will start throwing $1 for the library. So maybe we can start that now if it is necessary. Yes, we can make that. Okay, so today we'll do that. Okay, before the jam is over, we put the bucket here, and then you put the music, and people will start putting whatever you have today, and let us see what we can generate currently here, and it will be announced. So conclude. Yes, in my conclusion, I would just like to thank Fanta, and on behalf of the school, and because your husband have really been a very good mentor, and then Ikesar too, and Mr. Samade, how to call Mr. Kamara, who is here recently with us, and then all my colleagues, well done, and then thank you very much for being here and giving me the big force. So I end my speech in that. Thanks.